Hi Libra, I'm hoping you're doing well. Thank you so much for being here. This will be the next 10 days, just general, whatever the universe wants you to know for the next 10 days for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mars. Let's see what's coming in. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mars. I'll be using the Celtic cross spread. Wow, Eight of Wands. News. You are more optimistic. You feel there's hope with whatever you're thinking. That Eight of Wands thinking, Mercury in Sagittarius. There's kind of an expansion in your thoughts. It might be that there's excitement in the air, traveling for some of you. We'll see how this unfolds. One more. Let's see. It's like it's really, this is really good. I don't know if in the last reading that I did for you guys, if you had the Four of Wands. With all this fire, you feel like there's a sense of excitement or things are moving. This is invitation, engagement. And I'm saying invitation because I'm thinking of that Eight of Wands. Something finally feels like it's taking at least some type of shape here. Yep, Knight of Swords. I feel like traveling, more passionate, more immediate approach is coming in here. We have the fire and the air. Okay, Ten of Swords. You definitely are putting an end to a situation here. Gemini energy. With that, I feel like that's why you had all those fire, kind of, even the Knight of Swords. The Ten of Swords is realizing I needed to close a cycle here, even mentally. I'm tired, I'm exhausted. Whatever is done is done. Maybe overthinking. It's like there's the heart there. Someone feels like they're being crucified in a way about something, but they're like, okay, at least it's over. Over and done. Yep. The Two of Wands. I want to say that this card has been coming a lot for you. I want to say for Taurus, and even it's an Aries card. It's time for a decision. That's what it feels like with the Two of Wands. Mars in Aries. There's something better. Thinking again of this card, and it's interesting, the Sun is coming in and this is a Sun in Gemini, because it's coming as someone that always thinking of Sun, ego, authenticity. What do I want? But in Gemini, it's like overthinking a situation to the point of exhaustion, but not really acting. The Two of Wands is saying, okay, what do you need to wrap up here? And what do you believe is best for you next, Libra? If you have been between two choices, or you have felt like, you've kind of been thinking about a situation, as I mentioned, and now you feel like, I can't continue like this. Even if this other choice is something that I want, I need to decide. I need to focus. It's like an ultimatum a little bit with these two cards. They're not completely in contradiction because it's fire and air, so they're fueling each other. I feel like the Two of Wands, whatever it is that you have been going on through, some painful things, is in the end, look at the Sun here. Hey, there's that choice out there that is better. Do not dwell on the negativity. That something will make you stronger, or once you decide, you can overcome anything. So let's see what that is. Okay, this is because at the heart of this reading we have the Seven of Swords. Look at, it's interesting, the Two of Swords this time are what we see, which is about a decision at the end of the day. And the other swords here, we don't see them. So it's like when it comes to emotions and feelings, because it is kind of an elusive energy, maybe deception, how you have been looking at this situation, that now you feel like, I cannot continue like this. I don't know if it's a betrayal with these two. realizing maybe something you always have known, but you have tried to kind of stay detached or not acknowledge because you did not have all the information. It's time again. There's the air. I keep going out to this. What has been hidden? What has been avoided? What has brought this painful situation? And time now to decide for something better in your life with this one. The Knight of Pentacles in the past means that there's been something more patient, more steady. Actions have been, but this is usually the person that, or the situation that takes time. Completely different here, by the way. Yeah, we have the Seven of Pentacles, the Lover, and the Knight of Swords. Completely different from this Knight of Swords that is charging on a mission, is going to cut through anything, and is going to say what the Knight of Swords believes at the moment is the right thing to do. No waiting. But someone in the past, this is more cautious because it's thinking long term, what do I need to invest? From friends here, from when it comes to work, you have taken your time, or this is coming because you kind of waited for something to be reliable, steady, methodical, and now you feel like that was not really something that brought the immediate actions or intentions now that you are looking at. Yeah, you're realizing you need to leave something. You really feel like it's time. And I don't know if it's financially for some of you, your situation, or feeling that there's no other way. And I'm thinking it has to do with this Knight of Pentacles in the past, because the Five of Pentacles has been holding on to structure and now feels like I gotta change. And how is this change going to affect me? What's my safety net? Let's see. It's like you have prepared yourself, though there, again, I said with the Two of Wands, the challenge or what's helping you, there's something better out there. It's like you prepared yourself also to go through some crises or changes that are not going to be easy in your mind here. But that's not the case. It's like, what a turnaround completely. The world is what's coming immediately. And this is the accomplishments. Now, with the Eight of Wands, as I mentioned, I don't know if it's traveling for some of you or changing completely direction in your life. But this is the completion. This is the graduation. This is I did it. Whatever concern that you're wrapping up. And if I don't know if you're questioning, again, what's my best choice? It's telling you this is important for you to choose. No avoiding, no shortcuts. The world is coming that yes, this will complete you, or this is the journey of a lifetime here, or the moment here that you feel like will kind of give you a sense of where you want to go. Yes, the world is completion, but I always thinking Saturnian here energy as well. It has all the fixed signs. With Saturn, we're looking at legacies. We're looking here at what we feel like we have to accomplish. And accomplishments is coming with the world. For some of you, it might be, again, a journey. It might be finally feeling like you're closing a big chapter and you're deciding the next one. And you might be finally leaving something behind that is necessary. But it is the card that we want when it comes to graduation, success, accomplishment. Even if you feel like thinking here with the Ten of Swords, which is a cycle that is closing, that is changing in a painful way. The world is a cycle that closes or completion, but it's what we want. So you are not going to feel with the world like, the loss. You're going to feel like it's done. Its course here. Ran its course, is done. Or you feel like this is where I want to go. This is where I feel like the cycle that I want to start my journey here. The Four of Cups. With the Four of Cups in your headspace, attitude, your influence here, I really like the Four of Cups that is coming in. You know what you have created. It's like sitting on those emotions. One cup is behind and you feel like This is what right now I'm dealing with. There's just something bigger. You're not looking at that. You're focusing on what you have created. And you might, even with the Five of Pentacles, you might be feeling now, okay, it's just, again, the energy is for the next 10 days. What it is here that I should know. Moon in Cancer. By the way, I said this in the previous reading. You guys, the cardinal signs, are really feeling this new moon in Cancer. We have Mercury in Cancer that is squaring your Libra placements. Jupiter is in Cancer, but still is the planet of luck and expansion here, which that's why I feel like you're opening up. Even if it's squaring you, it's just going to help you move towards something bigger, something better here. So with this one, I am thinking astrologically, it's like emotionally, since we are in Cancer season, between when it comes to your emotions, the subjective mind here, where you feel at home, and what is this other change that is coming in that you have to leave. It's like you're feeling the clash. I want to create a home or an emotional security. But at the same time, with the moon here, by the way, moon. So we're definitely dealing here with roots, family, the subconscious, behind the scenes. What it is here that I need to create my own home in a different place, something here that is not bringing this deception or hurt or what has been hidden. So you're kind of sitting with this energy and trying to understand. Wow. Wow, the 10 and 10. What you don't see external to you. This might be a person. This might be what's going to affect you or influence you, is that you will have your 10 of Cups. It might be, speaking of home, because I keep saying home or something that, you feel like you want to create. Or this person is looking at you this way, or is telling you that it might be here the most important decision you make, because you are going to find here or love with someone here as you move forward that you are not able to see right now, or you're going to be happy even if you are with someone, happy somewhere else. You're going to find your happily ever after in a different place, in a different way. Do not dwell here on a situation just because you, with the Knight of Pentacles, you might be saying, but I put all this time and all these steps. It might be that financially you have kind of been working on that. Also, this comes from a lacking position, so do not let that. But yeah, you have external to you, there's a happy place. The Eight of Pentacles, yeah, you're really thinking here a little bit like a Virgo, or very meticulous. And not that the Eight of Pentacles, it's a bad card, because again, to me, I feel like this is the Virgo energy. Efforts, day-to-day life, routine, mastery here that you're feeling. I don't know if you're afraid of this or you're hoping for this, that hey, I gotta focus, I gotta improve, I need to, like daily here, to kind of do my thing in order to be able to wrap up things and go towards this situation. But remember when I said with the Eight of Wands, there's that more go-getter, optimistic, let's explore, let's open up, let's think about the future in a bright way. Not everything has to be detailed here and programmed. There's an expansion and faith. So it might be the clashing that you have when it comes to this situation, but I feel like you're focused. Okay, guys, this is a beautiful reading. Yeah, the Star. Something you're hoping, you're wishing for, but you feel like there's been deception, hurt. The Two of Cups that is coming in here. Not only there's a union, it's Venus in Cancer, by the way. Venus is in Taurus right now. It loves to be in Taurus. But I want to say with the Two of Cups, because you're thinking here alone or leaving something or lacking, it's important for the ones here that already have someone, is telling you, 2 and 2, by the way, it's not a moment here of clashing or thinking the worst. It's a moment of coming together. For the ones that have already someone, and you might be going through, maybe there's been some fear of deception or hurt between the two of you, is like, okay, how can we go towards it? Because the world is coming in again. I says there's a sense of completion and a journey here. if you don't have a particular person, or you're not sure where this person stands because of, maybe taking too long, maybe it's like, maybe this is just wishing here. There's guidance, by the way, with this one. It's telling you that no, you both have the same emotional connection here. There's a strong bond, there's a soulmate here, or there's a union, or once you make this choice, you're gonna find, for some of you, the love of your life. Once you decide to wrap up and not avoid here, or not kind of, feel like this is, probably this is not gonna happen. You might be thinking that way. Probably this is not a situation that will come in. The immediate future and the outcome to me is, or someone here that is coming in your life brings closure, and you feel like this is my soulmate, or this journey here that you'll take, this important choice that you will take, will bring you love, will bring you union, or your heart's desire. But externally here is saying this is where that marriage, that commitment is happening. I want to see first a little bit the Seven of Swords. What is the Seven of Swords here? What has been avoided that needs to end? The Death card and the World both are endings, but the Death card is something we don't want. What has been avoided here? What is the Seven of Swords? Yep, it's something you've been lingering. Yep, there's an offer. There's always, yeah, that cup. It's like you're considering and waiting. Is this the right moment? Is this my soulmate? Will we be together? Yes. I really feel like something here that has been hidden. The emotions, the feeling, the what if. Yep, the Three of Cups. I feel like some of you know. Coming together, sending a message, the Queen of Swords. I feel like it's mostly about a union here, guys, than anything else about love. But this is really beautiful. What is the World? Oh my God. It is a soulmate. I don't know if you're working with this person, or you be both been trying, like planning, making all these plans. This is the creation. This is the big beginning here. But again, or this is someone familiar that you know, or you are really about, to find the happiest place here, and you're building that dream with this person. This really completes you, Mars in Capricorn. Such a the way, that's why I said the way it turned around when it started with such, harsh cards, the Ten of Swords, the Seven of Swords, the Five of Pentacles, lacking, betrayal, avoidance. Man, Libra. And then I'm getting here the Ten of Cups, the Six of Cups, the World, the Two of Cups. What a turnaround. What is the Two of Cups here, please? One more. So it is, I'm getting that this is the Emperor is coming here as the masculine energy, but I feel like once someone is able to move, and I don't know if you have let go of someone, because I'm getting like a bridge here, like someone is saying, this is a safe passage. It's like there's not going to be here lacking, or betrayal or hurt. It's like two people that find their way. But the Emperor and the Six of Swords is coming as a safe passage for a connection to happen here, for two people to come together. What is this Ten of Cups externally? Someone here has been watching, dreaming. I don't know if there's also children for some of you, but like someone that has been observing and watching. Yep, the Star. It's going to be, or some messages here that are coming in, some revelations, yes, that you will realize where you want to build your life with someone. But I feel like this is something you have been wishing, and it feels like there's going to be some really, really or surprises here, or messages, or a calling, or a moment of revelation that tells you, hey, this is where I want to be, or this is the life I want to build with you. Now, if you do have, some of you Libra, if you have Virgo placements in your chart, Mars is in Virgo. You can also, because I just finished Virgo's reading, they had the Tower and the Judgment. You can also see that reading, but this is influencing you when it comes to this passion or assertion here, or making things happen. I want to say that the energy, if you feel stuck, because one thing about these readings, it's telling you what the situation is, and what is, like, you have to face the challenge, and what's going on at the heart of this reading. The Two of Wands, as I mentioned, it tells you when it comes to what is the focus specifically here, or when it comes to a person, what they need to decide. And if that is, the choice here, that is the decision, again, that means that no avoidance. We have to do here what we need to do with the Death card, letting go of a situation, opening up, no lingering and questioning. That's why the completion here that is coming in. Please remember, you have free will. It's telling you what are the potentials. But the Two of Wands coming in, yeah, there's been some type of strife or struggle here when it comes to a person. But someone feels like there's the best choice here going forward. And I do believe it is about a soulmate. So this is it, guys. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.